What's going on, homies and homettes? It's Mugged here. Wow, dude, it's been so long since I've said that. Oh my god. Okay, today I'm coming at you guys with the first ever Gaming Monday on the Ilan YouTube channel. Now, this is something that's big because I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, and honestly, I'm really excited. So also, I do want to mention quickly that at the end of this gameplay, something really funny happens, so be sure to stay all the way until the end. But anyway, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Ilan, also known as Mugged, and I've been playing Call of Duty for over 10 years now. I mean, I used to be part of a few teams such as L7 as a streamer and sniper. And you know what, I'll even link my Twitch in the description down below because I'm going to be restarting streaming probably within the week. And at the same time, I'm going to show you guys a few highlights that are still there. So that's really cool to see. There's clips like this.
Peekaboo. 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 Oh my god! Oh my god!
Awesome. Now that the credibility is established, as you already know by the title, today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to aim better in Call of Duty Cold War. Now, this video is for both console and PC players, so really anybody could be listening. And with that being said, I'm going to ask you guys to share this video with at least 2 friends so that we can really help grow the channel this year. The goal is to get to 10k subscribers as fast as we possibly can. So with that being said, number 1, finding your sensitivity. Now, you should be doing this when you get on any game. Like right away, the first thing you should do is optimize the sensitivity. And there's many ways to actually look at this. A lot of people suggest going from lowest to highest and seeing what you're most comfortable with. But personally, what I like to do is go from highest to lowest, because at a slower sensitivity, everybody's more comfortable. Everybody's able to kind of adjust a lot faster. But at the higher ones, that's when things get difficult. When the game feels too fast, when you feel like you can't aim properly, that's when it's a little bit more challenging. So go from highest to lowest and see where you're comfortable at when you're going down like that. At the same time, after you find your sensitivity, you want to know if it's effective. So there's a few ways of training that as well. Whether you just load into a game and find an object or a wall and just walk back and forth, see if you could follow it with your sights, or if you actually just go warm up against bots and stuff like that, where you can really just practice it and not get frustrated at how good a lot of the players are and stuff like that. So practicing versus bots is always a great way. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more later. It's actually the final piece of advice as well. But in this case, I do want you guys to at least understand that, okay, this is how my sensitivity is, this is how I should be moving, and really start understanding yourself, the game, and the guns a little bit better, right? Side note, if this video gets 30 likes, I'm going to release the class setup that I'm using in this gameplay. I drop over 60 kills. It's an amazing class, and this is when I was still leveling it up. Now it is finalized, and it is a lot better. So if you guys want to see that, drop a like on this video. And with that being said, number 2 is a legendary quote by Austin Pamash himself: aim higher. Essentially, the clip god decides to give this knowledge, right? If you aim for the head, you're gonna get the kills a lot faster, right? So the problem that I've seen with a lot of new people is that they start off looking at the ground, kind of looking at the feet, and with that, they always see the enemies a little bit late, and even when they do, they just get a lot of hit markers, they don't get the kill, and they get super frustrated. So if you start aiming higher, the headshot damage in this game is significantly higher. So if you hit the head, you're gonna get the kill a lot faster regardless, right? Even if they start shooting you first or whatever, that's just how the game goes. And honestly, that's an amazing thing. So just crosshair placement, that's all I'm talking about. You just need to keep your crosshair at head level. Practice this when you're going through a room, when you're going through anything. Just practice keeping your crosshair at a headshot level. And honestly, the longer you do that, the more it's going to help you. So I really do suggest that that is something you guys look into, that is something you guys practice and actively think about throughout your game. Like, okay, if somebody's going to come from here, where should I be aiming? And really, that's going to help you get the kills a lot faster. With that being said, that brings me to number 3, game sense. And this is something that you develop over time. So it's kind of weird that I'm putting in the video where I'm saying everybody could develop it, but the truth is you can. And in this video, I'm actually going to tell you exactly what you need to be looking for in order to develop it in the first place, right? So essentially, What game sense is predicting where the enemies are, where they're going to be coming from, where they're spawning, what corners to check, and everything like that. So this is super important. This gives you an advantage because you start knowing where to look, you start knowing where to go, how to position yourself, and everything like that. And this comes from you checking the radar. This is the number one thing. I mean, you should be checking the radar more than check your mirrors while driving. Yes, it's literally that important. So basically, when you start understanding where they're going to be coming from, you can have moments where you go off and really get the whole spawn trap, get the whole team, and things like that, just because your positioning is superior to theirs. So this normally comes from playing more and more, but at the same time, if you look at the radar, just evaluate where your teammates are versus where they could possibly be. Understand that, okay, if I spawned there before, now I'm spawning here, they're probably spawning where I used to spawn, or stuff like that. I'd say it's really common sense, and I'd say that a lot of people are able to do it. Number 4, recoil control. I'm putting this because, I mean, come on, it's Call of Duty. The recoil is minimal, but nevertheless, it is still important. So go learn the recoil patterns on your favorite weapons, on the strongest weapons in the games and stuff like that, so that when you're playing, you can actually control it better and overall help you get the kills faster, hold the gun better, and stuff like that. So this is going to help with your movement, this is going to help with your aim, and a lot of things like that. Number 5, assuming that you're taking action on these things, which I'm hoping you're doing, because why am I giving advice if you're not going to listen, right? So if you're taking action on these, you're practicing these things, I'd still recommend that every time you start playing, you always warm up with a game against bots, where you go until you either feel ready or have 300 kills, whichever one comes first. And I'm saying that because sometimes there's updates, sometimes the ADS time changes, sometimes the reload time, this, that. So you always want to know how you're going to play. You don't want to just go into a game and really just get destroyed because all of a sudden your gun isn't the way it used to be, for example. And this happens a lot in Call of Duty, especially with snipers, and it sucks. I mean, I remember I just got on after the ADS time changed even more, and I was so confused. But anyway, with that being said, practice versus bots, get your aim better, and really just practice with repetition. Remember, aim higher, look up, and overall it's going to help you in the long run. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's going to be the first gaming video of many. Every Monday is going to be a gaming video. I'm really excited for that, as well as I'm going to start streaming very soon. So once again, the Twitch is going to be in the description. Go check that out. I'd really appreciate it. We're actually almost at 4,000 followers on Twitch, which is really cool, and I'm really excited to be back there. I haven't streamed in a long time, and I'm really excited to be back there. The community on Twitch is always amazing, as well as all the support on YouTube recently. 2021 is going to be an amazing year, and I'm so excited for that. My goal is to really help the gaming community develop themselves into just the best versions of themselves that they can be. So essentially my channel is going to be a mix of self-help and gaming, and I think that that is really my niche, since that is the journey that I took. I used to be a hardcore gamer, and now it's more about self-help and business and stuff like that. So if I could combine the two, I think that would be great. So with that being said, if you guys are new, please consider hitting that subscribe button, as we are trying to break 10K. Share this with your friends, subscribe, like the video, and yeah, as usual, I'll see you guys on one of the videos on screen now. Peace.